Hey cat lovers, welcome back to the Purring Journal, the channel where we decode feline mysteries. Almost all cat guardians have seen their cat dip into a habitual stretch upon seeing them when they come through the front door. While this behavior is undoubtedly adorable, it leaves many wondering what its purpose really is. That's why we're revealing the most common explanations for why your cat stretches when they see you, as well as some interesting facts about cat stretches and flexibility. If you love learning about cat facts, behaviors, tips, and more, subscribe to the channel so you never miss one of our videos. Now let's dive into it. Why your cat stretches when they see you. There are several reasons why your cat might frequently stretch when they approach or see you. First, we'll dive into some of the most common reasons and discuss what they mean, why your cat does them, and what you should take away from observing them. Number 1, they are greeting you. Cats often communicate with us in mysterious ways, and sometimes in ways that aren't all too obvious. One of those ways is through stretching. Since cats can't speak our language, if only, they communicate through their behavior, body language, and movement. So it's important to pay extra attention to these gestures to get a gauge on how they are feeling and understand what they are trying to communicate. One of the most common cat-human interactions is greetings, and there is a lot that you can learn from the way your cat greets you after a day out of the house. Cats greet humans in a variety of affectionate ways, including bunting, rubbing up against your legs, chirping or purring, and weaving around your feet. How a cat expresses themselves and greets you after you've been away will vary from cat to cat, and it can depend on their disposition and style of communication. For some cats, stretching is an easy way to acknowledge your presence and greet you. So a seemingly simple stretch can be your cat's way of saying hello and greeting you affectionately. Even though this display might not be as overly affectionate as other cat greetings, it's still a meaningful gesture. For many cats, stretching conveys trust, comfort, and affection. It's usually a positive behavior to signal that your cat acknowledges you and feels content and secure in your presence. Number 2, they are getting ready to play. Just like how athletes need to stretch before a game, cats also stretch before they are about to exert physical effort. So if your cat is stretching when they see you, it might be indication that they are in a playful mood. This is especially likely if it is accompanied by other behaviors that indicate that they are feeling playful. Pay special attention to their ears and tail, as a playful cat will have their ears forward and alert and their tail held high with a curved tip. Their body language will typically be loose and bouncy, unlike their rigid and tense movements when they are feeling threatened or angry. They might pretend to stalk and pounce you, and they might also try to play wrestle with their claws sheathed. So when a cat stretches when they see you, they might be preparing to play by loosening up their muscles. This is an instinctual behavior that cats do to keep themselves primed for action, especially if they are engaged in a social interaction. You should try to play with your cat for at least 20 minutes every day to ensure they are getting enough physical activity and to maintain a strong bond. If you have a more playful cat, they might try to play with you more often. If they are stretching often when they see you before trying to initiate play, it's a good indication that they are stretching to prepare to take you down in a mock fight. Number 3, they are releasing tension. One of the simplest reasons that your cat might stretch when they see you is the same reason that we stretch, to release tension and practice flexibility. Cats spend a majority of their time sleeping. In fact, experts suggest that cats spend an average of 16 hours a day sleeping, meaning they are asleep for around 2/3 of the day. When you come home and your cat comes up to see you, there's a good chance that they just woke up from a nap. If this is the case, they'll probably stretch out to loosen their muscles and boost their circulation after spending a lot of time in a sedentary position. So when your cat stretches when they see you, it might just be because it feels good. Stretching increases blood flow, reduces muscle tension, and releases endorphins, all things that make us feel good. Especially after a long nap, your cat's muscles might be feeling stiff. A good stretch is their way of releasing that tension and restoring movement to their muscles. Number 4, they are trying to tell you something. While it may take some deciphering through other context and behavioral cues, there's a good chance that your cat is stretching when they see you to tell you something. While cats stretch naturally, usually when they've woken up from sleeping or when they've been getting ready for physical activity, they can also stretch to communicate with you. If you notice that your cat is stretching once they've established that you are paying attention to them, or they consistently stretch first thing when you see them, it is probably as a means of communication. They could be trying to communicate a variety of different things, from a greeting to a show of affection to an invitation to play. Number 5, they feel safe around you. If your cat is stretching when they see you or stretching around you often, it's a good indication that they have established a strong level of trust. Stretching is a vulnerable activity for a cat, as it signals that their guard is down. When in a stretching position, cats are less likely to be able to defend themselves from an attack or be very aware of their surroundings. So if your cat stretches around you, they trust that you are not a threat to their safety. It also means that they trust that you will protect them from any nearby dangers. This is especially true if your cat stretches for a longer duration of time and even closes their eyes while doing so. They feel so safe around you that they are voluntarily giving up awareness of their surroundings for a moment. Number 6, they need more physical activity. While in most cases a stretch is nothing more than a greeting or a way to release muscle tension, it can also indicate that your cat is not exercising frequently enough. This might be the case if you notice that your cat is stretching excessively. While estimates for the normal amount of cat stretches each day can vary, with some suggesting it's up to 50 times daily, excessive stretching can be indicative of a lack of physical activity. Even though most of the time stretching, even stretching a lot, is perfectly innocuous, it can be a bad sign if it's accompanied by other concerning behaviors. If your cat is also seeming lethargic, does not display any interest in normal activities, and is experiencing excessive weight gain, there is a good chance that they are not physically active enough. They might also be displaying signs of boredom, including excessive grooming, incessant vocalizations, and destructive behaviors. If your cat is exhibiting these behaviors, it is best to get a professional opinion from your veterinarian. They may recommend lifestyle or dietary changes to help your cat regain a healthy physique and levels of physical activity. Number 7, they are marking their territory. Cats are territorial by nature, and many of their behaviors are a way to establish and protect their territory. This includes stretching. Stretching can be a way for your cat to assert dominance and take up space, letting others in the area know that this is their territory. Cats also have scent glands in their paws, which are one of the many ways that they mark their territory. By stretching, they release pheromones from the scent glands in their paws, marking their territory. This is especially true if your cat is using another object to stretch on, like a wall or scratching post. Cats exhibit many behaviors to mark and maintain their territory, including scratching, urine spraying, and rubbing against objects. Many cat guardians are surprised to learn that their cats view them as their territory, and many of their interactions with their cats are actually their cat marking them. When your cat rubs against you on your leg to greet you, or kneads on your chest for example, they are both marking behaviors. While also displays of affection, these are ways for your cat to mark you with their scent and let any other cats in the area know that you are claimed. Types of cat stretches. There are a few different cat stretch variations that you're likely to observe your cat performing. The most common type of cat stretch is the downward dog stretch, which is typically the one that cats greet their guardians with. This is when the cat sticks their behind up in the air and pushes their front legs forward. It almost resembles a bow. Another common stretch is the upright stretch, which is similar to the downward dog stretch, but a cat will use an object such as a wall or scratching post to elevate their front paws and really get a good stretch. The belly up stretch is exactly what it sounds like. It's when a cat stretches while lying on their back to expose their belly to the sky. This stretch is especially indicative that your cat deeply trusts you. They are not only stretching around you, but they are exposing their belly to you, one of the most vulnerable parts of their body. Why are cats so flexible? If you've ever seen a cat stretch, you've probably admired their hyperflexibility. This is also present in other movements like jumping and twisting in the air. Cats' flexibility actually has biological function. It was one of the attributes that made them such excellent hunters. The secret to their flexibility lies in their spines. Cats have a few evolutionary traits that lend themselves to enhanced flexibility, including thick elastic discs in between their vertebrae and a large number of vertebrae, 52 to 53 compared to only 33 in humans. These additional vertebrae and cushioning discs enable cats to twist their bodies almost 180 degrees and stretch out their spines, providing them with a wide range of movements. This aids in agility and balance, both of which contribute to their hunting capabilities. When cats stretch, their flexibility is on full display. This is especially true if they stretch into different positions to groom themselves, some of which seem almost impossible. Paying attention to your cat's stretching can not only be fascinating, but also provide you with insights to their health and emotional state. Healthy stretching habits in cats are a good indication that a cat is enjoying the full scope of their mobility. If your cat's movements seem limited or they experience pain when stretching, you should visit your veterinarian to check for underlying health issues. In order to encourage healthy stretching habits, you should regularly engage your cat in play. Provide them with plenty of open spaces for them to move about, and give them scratching posts to stretch out on. Now we would love to hear from you. Does your cat stretch when they see you? Share your experience in the comments below. And if you found this video interesting, we invite you to check out one of these PAWSOME videos next, including one about what it means if your cat licks and then bites you. We'll see you there, cat lovers.